He was the only cabinet minister from Coast Province in Prime Minister Jomo Kenyatta's government at Kenya's independence. Dawson Mwanyumba was born in 1927 at Shangagonyi village, Kashamba sublocation of Chawea location, Taita Taveta district. Mwanyumba attended primary school at Kishamba for 4 years before being transferred to Maynard Primary School at Mbale in Wundanyi in 1939. From Maynard, he was in 1943 admitted to Alliance High School, then the leading boys' boarding secondary school for Africans. In 1947, Mwanyumba proceeded to Makerere College in Kampala, Uganda, then the only institution of higher learning in East Africa where he distinguished himself as a football player. Mwanyumba left Makerere in 1949 with a diploma in education, and that year he married Hope Mkangombe, daughter of Canon Jeremiah Mcharo. They would go on to have 3 daughters and 3 sons. On leaving Makerere, Mwanyumba taught at a number of schools including Coast Girls' School at Wusi in Taita and Maynard. In 1955, he left Maynard to go into business and later politics. In an effort to cater for the interests of Taita Taveta, Mwanyumba set up the Taita Citizens Union. When it did not take off, he joined the Kenya African National Union KANU, one of the national African political parties which had been formed in 1960 and whose leaders hailed mainly from central Kenya and Nyanza. The other party was the Kenya African Democratic Party KADU, dominated by leaders from Rift Valley and Coast Provinces. Mwanyumba would later help set up a Taita KANU branch at Wundanyi, of which he became chairman. It was on account of his steadfast support for KANU in a province that was predominantly KADU that Mwanyumba was in 1961 nominated by KANU as one of the 4 African specially elected national members of the Legislative Council or LegCo, following a constitutional provision that set up 12 specially elected LegCo seats. 4 for Africans, 4 for Europeans, and 4 for Asians. Mwanyumba would be among KANU delegates led by KANU's President Jomo Kenyatta, who later attended the Second Constitutional Conference held at Lancaster House in London in February 1962 to chart out Kenya's final path to independence. Mwanyumba was appointed Parliamentary Secretary or Assistant Minister for Agriculture in the KANU-KADU coalition government that Kenyatta and KADU leader Ronald Ngala jointly headed in the year preceding the last general election before Kenya was granted independence. In that election, held on May 27th to 28th, 1963, Mwanyumba trounced KADU's Edward Nyambo by 11,408 to 623 votes for the Wundanyi seat, and nationwide, KANU scored a resounding victory, winning 83 of the 124 seats in the House of Representatives. On June 1st, Kenyatta, as leader of the majority party in Parliament, became the first Prime Minister of Kenya. In the government that he set up, Kenyatta appointed Mwanyumba Minister for Power and Communications, making him the only cabinet minister from the coast. When Kenya became fully independent on June 12th, Mwanyumba retained his post in the new government.